It's been a little over a year since you stepped on this field. What memories start flowing back?
A lot of Friday night light memories, spent with like my best friends and just the rest of my class, watching football, and then a lot of lacrosse, couple lacrosse games here, our couple tournament games, just end of the season. So good memories, a lot of good memories.
You've set up a great college career for yourself, going to Siena, becoming a women's lacrosse player, but then you get the news after your freshman year that Siena is going to be closing down operations after this upcoming school year. Just first off, how did you find out about the news?
I got an email last Monday, the 30th, around like 2 p.m. My coach had texted in our group chat, and he was like, "Hey, everyone, check your emails as soon as possible." Went and checked it. I would have never otherwise checked it, and then I kind of just like sat for a second. I was really shocked, and then teared up a little bit. It was just really surprising. So, but yeah, that's how I found out, and then my coach had also found out like the same way, an email.
Who did you talk to when you first found out about it?
I went right to my mom.
Okay, what was that conversation like with your mom after hearing that?
I was just like, "Mom, Siena's closing," and she was like, "No way," and I was like, "Yeah," and then I just kind of teared up, and we talked about it a little bit, just like my feelings about it. Just a lot of emotions were going around, so we talked about that, and then I actually had to go to work right after. So,
okay, so you had to lock in for your 9 to 5 right after hearing that news.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Did you get through the shift at least?
I did. Yeah, I told my boss about it, and he was like, "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Like, if you need any like help, any suggestions, like let me know." But it was just a whirlwind of a day.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how surprising was the news that Siena would be closing?
A 10.
A 10?
Yeah, never.
Did you have any indication whatsoever?
We had a couple budget cuts like last year, just with like traveling, like for like sports and stuff. Like that was kind of changed, and we were told to like try to save more money like as a team. But I just never would have thought. I mean, I've just never known any other like college to close. So it was definitely like just crazy, like just a shock. Yeah.
Let's flash back to commitment day. Knowing everything you know now, would you still commit to Siena Heights?
I think I would. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think so. I picked it for a reason. I really liked it. It just seemed like a good small school where I could thrive and also like know everybody. But yeah, I think I'd still pick it.
How do you balance doing everything you can for your teammates, being the best teammate you possibly can be, while also knowing you have to look out for yourself and potentially set yourself up to play sports at a different college?
I think it'll definitely be difficult, but as my coach like has been saying, like let's just try to be there for each other and just do it one more time.
How much are you looking to continue playing sports at the college level after Siena closes?
I'm still looking at some other schools back to like my junior and senior year when they had like reached out. So I'm looking back at those old coaches, old teams, and those old discussions. So I'm still hoping to play.
And I know you're somebody that's big on their faith. In times like this, when you talk about trials and tribulations, seeing your college career potentially come to an end after only your freshman year, it's something that fits the definition of trials and tribulations. How do you lean on your faith in times like this?
Definitely just been talking to God about it and saying, you know what, I'm fine with whatever happens, that's life. I've been talking to my mom, and we've just been saying, God closes one door and opens a new one, and it'll be maybe 10 times better and, lead me in a completely different path than I thought I would be in, and I'm okay with that.
You seem very chill. Why is that? Where does that come from?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Sort of like it is what it is.
I think it's mostly still shock. I'm still like, I still can't believe it.
It hasn't hit you yet?
No, I really don't think so, because I'm still thinking like I have one more year, and then I don't know, like it's weird. Like even senior year, I couldn't believe that I was graduating and I would be leaving a place that I know so well. I've been there so much. Like I just don't think it's hit me yet. But I think on the inside, it's a little rocky, but I'm trying to keep it cool.
When do you think it will hit you?
Probably when the season starts.
When the season starts?
Maybe the first day. It'll be like, okay, last time here, but like I think definitely when the season starts and it gets closer to the end of the school year.
What are people not going to understand unless they were in your shoes?
I feel like people won't understand. It's kind of like like moving schools, like switching schools, like in high school, like you have your friends, it's familiar, you know everything, and then all of a sudden it's just gone, and you have to figure something else out. I think that might be hard to understand if you've never had to do that. But I think that would be hard, and just the athlete part of it, because it's kind of rough. I think me as a freshman, I don't have that many stats. With just one season, so I think it'll be hard to find another team that in that sense.
What do you think about the possibility of you potentially not playing college sports?
I think it'll be a little difficult, just because I've been playing sports like all my life, you know. And it was hard when the volleyball season ended, senior year. Like, that was a big part of my life. I have so many friendships from volleyball that probably wouldn't have happened if I hadn't played. So I think it'll just definitely
hit hard.
Definitely hit hard. Yeah. I just don't think anything else would compare. You know, even if I'm just like passing a ball around with, you know, like friends. I just don't think there's anything like the same as being on a team.